So 9 days prior to filming this, the new season of Good Omens was released, and here is me talking about the new season, from characters to moments, like some of the funniest moments to this will have spoilers because I don't know how to talk about this without spoilers. Like the moment in particular that had us all crying. I think we all know what one. And yeah, new characters, returning characters, like all in general, favourite episodes, like top 3 episodes. So yes, welcome to Emily Talks About Season 2 of Good Omens. So where this season picks off, well, you've got everyone's favourite demon, Crowley. He can't go, he's been cut off, can't go to hell anymore. And you've got everyone's favourite angel, Aziraphale. He can't go to heaven anymore. Finally said it right that time. And yes, they can't go there anymore. They can't go to their head offices anymore. So you've got them living pretty much as human as they can be, lives of, like, there's obviously a few little miracles springs in for them to do all the time. So you've got Crowley living in his car. At least he has his plans. Aziraphale, he's rather happy, really. He's, you know, calls up Crowley every so often, in his bookshop, listening to his relaxing vinyls, talking probably like tunes like Maggie and Nina, who will get onto them in a second. Just rather relaxing time. Until where the season goes. The 2 plot points first in the season. First off, you've got naked Gabriel turns up instead of Angel Gabriel, not naked Gabriel, or Jim, as he hide his name, turns up. He's naked. He's got a box. There's something tiny in the box. You can't tell what it is at first. He's turned up. A lot of stuff happens with Gabriel. Then you've got the other like side plot of the season. Aziraphale and Crowley, stuff happens. They need Maggie and Nina to be together because, as they should, they're adorable, Maggie and Nina. So, like, love plays a big part in this story, especially, like, because, you know, it's obvious about Aziraphale and Crowley. Like, it's obvious they do love each other. And, yeah, so there you go. You've got a naked angel and love. So that's, like, brief plot things. Naked angel, love. They're your main plot. There you go. That's, like, the 2 main things sorted. But let's go into the new characters. Returning characters. People playing different characters this season. Because there's a few people that are, I think it's 4 people, maybe more, I think definitely 4 people are playing different characters this season. And there was also 1 recast for Beelzebub. Oh my god, I finally said their name right. I often say Beelzebub because flies bugs, so my brain just goes to Beelzebub bug instead of Beelzebub. But you know what, I've been saying it right recently, Beelzebub. So, yes. And we've also got Maggie and Nina, who were played by Maggie and Nina, and in the first season, they were satanic nuns. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's hard to explain the whole stuff to do with the satanic nuns. But yes, now you've got Maggie, who owns a record store and very much loves Nina, and Nina, who isn't in, you know, who's in the best relationship, and she owns the coffee shop. Give me coffee or give me tap. She owns a coffee shop, she owns a record store. They're 2, like, adorable, and we love them. And then also with new characters, we've got Muriel. Muriel, they are an angel, and the only other nice angel that we know of, bar Aziraphale. They're the only 2 nice angels. The only 2 nice angels. Everyone else is slightly corrupted, more corrupted as it goes with the hierarchies of heaven and hell, because a lot of this stuff has hierarchies with the heaven and hell, like leaders and like different commands and stuff. So, yes. Also want to recast is the person who plays, oh my god, I forgot the name, but someone else who's in a lot. One of the demons was played Shakespeare in the first season. We're in the a very much fan favourite episode of season 3, episode 1, where it shows a lot of them going through history. History plays a big part in this season. Let's get into that in a minute. So is that all for the new characters? Muriel, Beelzebub, Shax was... person who played Shax was Madam Tracy in the first season. See, there's quite a few recasts and mainly just people playing different characters. There we go. Okay, so Shax in the first season was Madam Tracy, but is different. The actor role changed, and is now Shax, who is Crowley's replacement as Hell's representative of Earth of London. I think that's the full title. It could be shorter, but pretty sure it's Hell's representative of Earth of London. I think it probably is a shorter title than that. So staying on characters, who are my favourites out of the new characters before we go out of characters overall? Favourite of the new characters. Now, first off, Gabriel is up until the last episode, like 20 minutes or so of the last episode, is basically a new person. Jim, he's hiding his Jim to keep him, because Aziraphale and Crowley do a miracle to try and keep him safe, to try and stop him from being caught, because they're like, right, if he get caught, we'll probably get caught, we'll keep him safe, so we keep ourselves safe. That's how we're going to do this, thank you very much. So yes, out of the new characters, I really like Maggie and Nina. Of course, everyone loves Maggie and Nina. We love them, and season 3, they need to be together, thank you. I mean, once Nina's ready to be with Maggie, thank you, that's what we need, thank you very much. Like, even if it's in like the last episode and there's like a time skip or something to like them being together, I will be happy. Also, Muriel, I don't know if it's Muriel or Muriel, but I think it's Muriel. They're lovely. There's no way you can't love Muriel. They're so lovable. We love Muriel. Yes. Moments in this season. Okay, so we're getting extremely spoilery now. So first off, I want to talk about the history, because they have a lot of history. There's 3 episodes, 2, 3 and 4, that do these things called the mini-episodes, which are like your normal schedule programming with mini episodes that could like stand alone, but are also very important to the plot, like filled in. So the first one is in episode 2, which is about Job, who is meant to be like the perfect human being, and then God's like, right, gonna put a test. You're gonna have all this thrown away, and still, if you still like worship, like the worship her. And next, and in the next one, you've got number 3, which is about Victorian times, which is about like their journeys in, is it Edinburgh or Glasgow? Oh, I think Edinburgh, it's Edinburgh, where it's about in Victorian times, and that leads into a pub that becomes very important in the season. Then in the 4th one, magic episode. The 4th episode is very heavily about magic, because two things Aziraphale loves is magic and dancing. It's like, you know, nice things he can love. And they said he just needs a miracle to like, but he just like puts some miracles into his magic. And also kind of dancing as well. But yes, magic episodes. I love anything to do with magic. So number 4, you might think, was my favourite. Actually, my second favourite. But we'll get into my top 3 episode ranking soon. Yes, so episode 4 was a lot about to do with that took place after the Blitz scene, which a lot of people say things confirmed, I don't know me or not, is the Blitz scene was when Aziraphale realised that he loves Crowley, and that has a lot to do with, like, you know, the way it's one of the many times Crowley saved him. To quote Aziraphale in episode 5, saving me makes him happy. Yes, it's like the moment when he realised he loves Aziraphale, and it all takes place after that, and it's Aziraphale in a magic show. Like I said, I love all stuff to do with magic, so this is a very, very close second for me, and also has zombies in it. Not really a big zombie person, but you know what? It was interesting in this. It was interesting in this. It was a whole lot of magic stuff. As we established, I love stuff to do with magic. It was great to see more of history, because I think all we seen of history in the first one was in the first episode, where I had the Garden of Eden, and the 3rd episode, where the first half of that episode is all through history. Also, I have just remembered how the season starts off, and so I went to the Prime premiere, and so I got to see like this on a big screen, the part where the very, very start of this season 2, where Aziraphale and Crowley, and it shows like them helping with creating like stars and like stuff in space, and it's so beautiful when Crowley goes, "Let there be light," and the colours, that on a cinema screen, even just like rewatching it on my TV, was so beautiful. Oh my god, I could talk about how beautiful that scene was for ages with like Angel Crowley, and just, it was so beautiful. I remember when that scene came on, and then it was like the start of it, and everyone's seeing Angel Crowley, my cinema screen just like set up and went, just like, oh my god, just like, just like the very quiet, like, oh my god, it's Angel Crowley. So yes, when we're talking about moments, I know what you're all thinking, how the season ends, how heartbroken we all were, but oh my god, the writing and the acting was amazing, and I was so sad. You know what? Okay, so as if you've seen my last video, you will be aware that I watched that episode, And then straight after, I had to go out because it was Pride here, and I was just walking around Pride like, I'm totally fine. This, you know, this is a great place. I love being here. Then every so often I'd be like, well, how season 2 ended? It's fine. Everything is fine. It was like the everything is fine dog. You know, one of my favourite memes that ever exists, that everything, this is fine, everything is fine image that you've once seen a gif or a picture of on the screen. It was like that. So, yeah. A lot happens in this season, which results, a lot of that comes from 2 big spoilery moments. So as I have established, love, and if you've watched it, love plays a big part in the second season. In Showdown, especially in the second season, a big part of it is love. And with that, you've got 3 couples, I know 2 of which, only 1 of which is officially together. But, you know, by this 3rd season, they'll all be together. Probably very high chance. I can't see it happening that they're not. I mean, while season 3 is not officially confirmed as of doing this video, but very high chance it will be, right? Possibly? Very high chance it will. So, yes, you've got Maggie and Nina. We all love Maggie and Nina, who have, like, very, like, I love the, like, the development, especially my favourite episode, jumping into this quickly, number 5, I love the ballroom, I love the ball, it's so amazing, it's just like so pretty, like all the lights and the dancing is just beautiful, and like how it runs into the next one, like so smoothly. I love it, I love it, I love it. Anyway, what I was talking about, love, yes, love of the show. You've got Maggie and Nina, another one that was unexpected. I didn't pick on till it was going through a time of showing the like meetings together, till the last meeting, Beelzebub and Gabriel. Who saw that coming? Not me. I didn't see that. I'm normally very quick at clocking on to when characters love each other by like face expression and stuff. I'm normally very, very quick at picking on to that. But I didn't clock on. I handed him the matchbox and I was like, how did I not click onto this till now? Oh my god. I was like, wait, Beelzebub and Gabriel, you know, if we watch season 1, they weren't the nicest. You know, they weren't the nicest. And you've got like, somehow they're like, not the nicest, the both of them going from not the nicest beings to finding like happiness for each other and finding like more like kindness, having that happen for each other a lot is pretty beautiful, really. And then you've got Aziraphale and Crowley, which I know. If you're watching this, you probably did cry over the final, did you? Let's be honest, did you? Me too. So at the season end, you've got Aziraphale, who has been offered by Metatron. As someone who has watched his Dark Materials, Metatron being a villain in season 3 is something that I didn't expect to see twice in 1 year, but I have. As someone who did finish his Dark Materials this year, if you ask me going into this year, how many times would I expect there to be a villain called Metatron in the 3rd season of a TV show which has a lot to do with heaven and hell, has some funny moments, has some dramatic moments? I would say, none really, but it's happened twice. Didn't expect one, it's happened twice, guys, it's happened twice. So Metatron gives Aziraphale based off him to be Archangel, because Gabriel, yep, he's gone off of Beelzebub. They've gone off together. And Aziraphale gets offered Archangel, and he takes upon it. Now there is a lot of theories to why he took upon this, and I think I've seen like 4 popular ones online now. It's always just like everyone seems to go by like 4 certain theories, and I think the most popular one is called the coffee theory. Now, if you follow read a lot of Good Omens stuff on Twitter, I think maybe on Tumblr, I don't use Tumblr, especially on Twitter, you will probably know of the coffee theory, which is basically that how adamant, I think the word is, how much Metatron was trying to give Aziraphale the coffee, and his Aziraphale's face expressions afterwards was that something was put in that coffee that wasn't a normal coffee, and that like very much influenced and made his decision, and extremely influenced Aziraphale's decision to go off to heaven, go back there and become the Archangel after being like, I don't want to go there. The coffee, that wasn't a normal coffee, honey. that wasn't a normal coffee, honey. There was something in that coffee. And I am, as you can tell, a believer of the coffee theory. I think that is the most likely, but I'm open to other stuff. As Aziraphale is telling this to Crowley, you can tell Crowley is so devastated because he's just, because at the time he's trying to confess his love for Aziraphale, which is like, oh my god, this isn't the happy setting I thought this would happen in. This isn't the happy setting I thought the love confession would happen in, guys. This is not how I thought this would go. Oh my god. And that, and then you've got Crowley, who got offered to go back to like his role of hell, but was like, no, I don't want it. I want to be with Aziraphale. Aziraphale, and I think very much a lot to do with the coffee, because like I've said, that coffee was definitely not saying, like, you look at his face expressions. Look at his face expressions when he's going up in the lift, okay? Look at the face expressions when Aziraphale's going up in the lift of Metatron, when he does like the kind of like half smile type thing. You got Crowley doing his love confession, and you can tell by like the emotion in his eyes and stuff that he knows he has already lost Aziraphale. He knows he's already lost him, and it gets to the point where he kisses him in a last attempt to get him to stay. That doesn't go to plan. Oh my god, it's so sad, because I didn't think that the kiss moment would be a sad one, and all thought it would be a happy one, and seeing it happen the way it did was like, oh my god, I'm so emotionally devastated. I'm so sad. I didn't think that was supposed to be a sad moment. I thought this was going to be one of the happiest moments in the show. Oh my god, this was so sad. But amazingly Rose and performed. But oh my god, this was so sad to watch. He kissed him in the last attempt to get him to stay. That's so sad. Oh my god. Overall, Good Omens season 2. I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. Good Omens season 2. So good. If I said what I'd do for my top 3 episodes, that will be from like 3. I'll do top 3. Obviously, I like them all, but I'll do a top 3, which will be 5 from 1 to 3. 5, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1 is how I do 3 episodes. I don't know why I took the other stuff, so I just did top 3. If I had to say season 1 or season 2, I would say season 2. I think that's for like a lot of people, even though we obviously all love the first season. We all love it so much. But I prefer the second season. I think, well, yeah, obviously I loved both seasons a lot. And yeah, so Good Omens, as we can tell, I very much love Good Omens. Had the book here. There's the book. Yes, so this has probably been a longer video. Hopefully we do get season 3. Just keep getting the numbers up on the show. If you haven't watched Good Omens, watch Good Omens. We need it to get renewed. I don't see a world where it doesn't get renewed, because it's so popular. It's been in top 5, mainly number 1 on Prime in the UK for all week. It's in multiple countries. It's been in the top 5. I think it's been number 1 top country, so but definitely top 10 in a lot of countries. Quite a lot of countries. And yeah, so renew Good Omens once it can be, obviously before like the writer strikes and the actor strikes resolved in the fairest way they can possibly be. And yeah, so if you enjoy the video, people, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, follow Twitter at EmilyRoseLive and the Twitch EmilyRoseLive, and I'll see you next time, people. Bye. Watch Good Omens. It's the last thing to watch Good Omens. Get it renewed. Watch Good Omens. Watch it. Yes, yes.